by dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
What's up, you reanimated corpses, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a classic Stephen King adaptation. It is Mary Lambert's 1987 classic. It is Pet Sematary, and this one is just a crazy combination of odd moments, odd character acting, gore-tastic moments. It's just really got it all. Some people hate it, some people love it. I love it, so let's get right in, check it out, and let's see what this film has to offer. Here is Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is an unsettling Stephen King adaptation, directed by Mary Lambert and drenched in a macabre sense that just covers every nook and cranny of this traditionally horrific flick. Steeped in history and oozing with atmosphere, this is one production that definitely nails the graphic and personal material that Stephen King is known for. If reanimated corpses and painful cinematic moments are your forte, then Pet Sematary is right up your alley. The film follows a young family comprised of Louis and Rachel Creed and their two children, Gage and Ellie, as they move out into the country and into a quaint farmhouse in Ludlow, Maine. All seems to be going great, until tragedy strikes, and Louis is introduced to an ancient Indian burial ground beyond the pet cemetery by his new neighbor Judd. This sacred ground is said to raise the dead, but when the deceased come back, they're just not the same. Can the Creeds keep it together, or will this spell the demise of their beautiful family and everything they hold dear? Outrageous at times and overtly melodramatic, the cast of Pet Sematary runs the gamut of low-key subtle performances to over-the-top drama queen expressive moments, converging into a smorgasbord of unforgettable sequences that really craft the heart of this unusual flick. The scene stealers are Dale Midkiff as Louis Creed, a practical and rational physician and head of the Creed household. Fred Gwynne as Judd Crandall, Louis's friendly neighbor and keeper of the pet cemetery's dark secrets. Denise Crosby as Rachel Creed, a loving mother who's got a few skeletons in her closet. Brad Greenquist as Victor Pascow, an accident victim who haunts Louis, desperately trying to warn him of the dangers he's in. Blaise Burdell as Ellie Creed, a grating yet sympathetic young girl who begins to realize that something isn't right with her new home. And last but definitely not least is Miko Hughes as Gage Creed, the littlest and ridiculously cutest member of the Creed family, turned pint-sized murderer. Rich with personality and succinct in setting the tone, the cast does a superb job in plunging us into the writings of Stephen King, while at the same time rolling with the punches from his unpredictable storylines. If one thing can be said about Pet Sematary, it is that it's a hard film to peg down and summarize. On the one hand, it's a devastating and often gruesome narrative about love, loss, and the pains from letting go. But on the other hand, it's an uncontrollable film with randomly laughable moments and unusual performances, which strangely bridge the gap between unsettling horror and ludicrous B-movie antics. From heartbreaking child deaths to flying demon children, the movie is a mixed bag of wild cinematic tricks that always entertain even at the most unusual of times. Its off-kilter approach to the material and bizarre balancing act of obscure moments and bone-chilling terror is a thing of mad beauty, and it's a production that has constantly entertained me to no end. The special effects are astounding, and they really get under your skin, while at the same time the madcap moments of the flick truly throw you off guard as you're infinitely bombarded with conflicting sequences that keep you on your toes and never leave you bored or unentertained. The concept of Pet Sematary and the plot device of a patch of land that can bring back the dead to life is a stupendously rich one, and the filmmakers make good use out of Stephen King's wonderful setup. If you're looking for a film that honestly boggles the mind and tickles your macabre senses, then give this one a shot. In the end, Pet Sematary is an astonishingly demented flick that, if anything, extremely entertains. And there you have it, Stephen King fans. That is the tremendously fun, extremely entertaining Pet Sematary. I know it's not for everyone. I know some people hate it, some people love it. Me, I absolutely love it and am entertained by it every single time. I'm either just unsettled by it or laughing my ass off at some of the parts in it. Just a really great, entertaining flick. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.